at any time did you go and file a police report about the threatening neighbor or the incidents that have made you feel targeted or uncomfortable?
Janice Poindexter works for Equality Michigan on Detroit's west side.
It's a cry for help. Some people, we are their last hope. Some people have experienced such harmful situations that they come to us in a sense of desperation to be helped.
Poindexter advocates for transgender clients.
If you could find out the person who is really pushing this petition to get you all evicted, that would be really helpful.
Poindexter has been doing this work for more than 10 years and has been demanding protections from discrimination to LGBTQ persons in the state's Elliott Larsen Civil Rights Act, which covers just about everything except sexual orientation.
These laws and these policies directly affect me because I am a proud trans woman of color.
It's time to get Michigan on the right side of history. In the year 2019, nobody should be fired from their job or evicted from their home based on who they love or how they identify.
This isn't a gay or trans or lesbian or bi issue. That is a human rights issue, and it should be acknowledged as such.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer pledged to expand Elliott Larsen, but it's up to the state legislature to change the law. Nationally, FBI statistics show a slow but steady rise in hate crimes against LGBTQ persons since 2014.
So I don't know who the officer was that informed you that you can't make a harassment report or something like that. You definitely can. The best way for you to go, just so that you are protecting yourself and that this is on file. If there's not a police report or there's not a paper trail, then usually people assume that it hasn't happened. It's a young lady, she's received threats from her neighbors saying that she basically needs to move and take her gayness somewhere else.
Poindexter continues to carry a heavy workload.
Just this year alone, according to my database, since January of 2019 up until now, it's been almost 100 people.
A national study from last year shows homicides of transgender and gender nonconforming people of color on the rise. Killings and attacks around the country and here in Detroit.
There was a trans woman that was shot last year at the gas station on 7 Mile in Greenfield.
The victim was hit in the shoulder but was able to testify in court. According to Poindexter, evidence pointed toward a hate crime against sexual orientation, but the prosecutor did not pursue it because Elliott Larsen doesn't cover it.
That sends a very clear message to society that my life is pretty worthless and that other trans women of color lives are pretty worthless. And even though we have pictures and video footage of the crime and can strongly identify it as a hate crime, because we don't have the protections and the laws to really push to protect us, that we couldn't even prosecute under hate crime charges.
With the acknowledgement of sexual orientation under the law, Poindexter says LGBTQ lives will be improved in other ways, too.
It won't dismantle all of our issues, but it will certainly help to establish a better quality of life for us in the regards of reporting these issues, having them tracked for statistics, because right now, a lot of the numbers and a lot of the statistics are off because our community members don't have faith or hope within the judicial system because we're constantly let down by the people that say they are there to protect and serve us.